Hi, connections. I'm going to pull from the energy and see what's all going on within alignment. I'm excited. Today is Expo Day. Um, the gift of life, the gift of life, the gift of light. That's intriguing because I said life. So it's going to be intriguing to see how that goes. Um, the gift of life. That's what I feel like something to look forward to. Life is something to look forward to. And I grabbed from the Oracle of the Universe first, so we're going to start with this. I planned on starting from the path, but already, once again, right action is up top for the path. But I'm going to shuffle through still. The mind is on excitement. The mind is anticipating. The mind is not contemplating. It's just, I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. I went and polished myself up today like a nice little statue. I went and polished myself up today like a nice little statue. I really did, honestly. And I really did. And I got my little lips polished too. I'm gonna go buy me another one, but this is the one that I got right now. You can't even tell it's red. It's a color red. It actually looks pink within this light, but it's red. It's red carpet red. The name of it is called red carpet. Why is it showing up pink? It's my feminine energy coming out. It leads me to a red carpet. My feminine energy coming out. It's like a freestyle today, Spirit. So I feel like Spirit is giving me a freestyle. Exhilaration, inconsistency, generosity, and gratitude. Oh, you have consistent gratitude. It keeps you whole and connected. That is ridiculously beautiful. And it's Capricorn energy. This is able to hit any frequency. Because you learned all these lessons. You're always thankful. You're always giving gratitude. That's amazing. This is Dog Star. It's the loyalty. It's the gratitude. You're always thankful. This is bright stars catching my attention too. You're gonna notice somebody today for sure. Or somebody's gonna notice you like a bright star. How lovely. And generosity going with exhilaration. How lovely. Just probably spending a lot of time in water. This gratitude is connected with water. Or you could be eating fish right now. It's the fins that's on the fish. On this image that's catching my attention. It's something that's important by that. Let me keep flipping through though. Let's see what else is going on. That's beautiful. You can hit any frequency. Because gratitude, you learned a lesson in it. It's probably the exhilaration in it. You can thrive anywhere. This is almost like an energy of that flew up intriguingly. And it landed over by the energy of the oracle. The energy oracle. Fear. Oh, fear flew out. What are you about? What are you about? Fear flew out. And it flew over by the energy. Very intriguing. What's at the bottom? The hunt. Ooh. This could be cautious of the company you keep. Somebody don't have your best intentions at all, but they want to be close. That's intriguing energy. Hmm. This is the energy of thriving. Somebody know you're thriving and they want to get close to you, like to drain you. Very intriguing. I see what I landed over by energy. And that's music. That's something you need to know. That's important. Soul's coming through. You shouldn't have any fear. You should be whole. You've been consistent. Two more, please. Two more, please. We're gonna go with the top and bottom. Top and bottom. Top and bottom. The bottom. Who's on the bottom? Who is that? Who is that? Love. Oh, love. Love is on the bottom. And destiny. Oh. Oh. This is gorgeous. This is that whole of cycles, any frequency. This is reminding me of 1,000 years. I think who was this? Is that Katy Perry? No, it's not Katy Perry. Who is that? Jesus. But it's called I Have Loved You for 1,000 Years. It's a cycle. Many lifetimes have done this. It's destined to be with somebody. For sure. That's beautiful. And it's coming off like in the fear energy. It's intriguing. This came out before this, just recently. It's intriguing when they say, well, this is what the energy is. Your destiny is your past. Your past is your fear. Or you might have looked at it like a fear. That's intriguing. Many lifetimes and cycles. That's what I keep getting. I have loved you. How lovely. That's the consistent part. Each lifetime. Loved you, found you. Loved you, found you. That could be the gratitude in it. You found your person. But somebody from your past for sure. And fear is connected to it. For sure. Everybody's purpose and journey be different each lifetime. They might have a different belief. They might be a different skin color. They financial status might be different. It's something that as much as you love them, you might turn from your own destiny because it's not what you expected it to look like, but you did at the same time. That's the intriguing part within this energy. How intriguing. This made me think of another song. How deep is your love? It's just like, can you keep finding me? Would you always love me? Yeah, I love reading going on a day. Intriguing. I said intriguing. Not surprising. The music that I had even coming through So I feel like this is Neptune energy for sure. I use Neptune a lot of times in music, and it's back to love. And this is definitely confirming in it, even in music. I even think about that. It's in music. But that's a Chris Brown song called "Back to Love." You might name it. Either you didn't recognize, I want to say potential, or what they were offering you, or vice versa. I can recognize that energy for myself, honestly, dealing with people, but it's just what's coming through, honestly. Let's see what Zodiac is standing out. What Zodiac is standing out? We got the love in the building today. I don't know why I feel surprised. It's good. It's just this energy is almost creating your own battle. When they say you're at war with yourself, it's your partner. But it shouldn't be. That's the intriguing part of this energy. I think that's even part of the lesson. It's feel like a stereotype energy. You're giving your partner a stereotype. This keeps making me honestly think of a die and be reborn energy. They don't look the same. Their energy probably the same, but maybe they don't look the same. So it's something about them. Maybe they actually hurt you or something. You think I forgive you. I think not. The spirit is like, you think so. You think so. This is the Wheel of Fortune energy. All day. Lifetimes. Where do you think you're going? I would say it's hard to forgive people, but for me, I'm a forgiving machine, honestly. It's something within myself as into it just feels weird to be upset with somebody else, honestly. It mentally messes me up. It's like at the end of the day, they're probably somewhere chilling, kicking it, chuggling up, and I'm just over here mentally going crazy. It don't balance out for me. So my first instinct is if it's possible, I'm gonna forgive you. It's just naturally the way I just naturally operate. Like, definitely was my partner, I'm dating somebody. I don't know how people can stay mad with their partner for a long time. Give me a couple hours, at the max a day or something. We're good to go. We need to. I'm better. I feel better now. I feel better now. Like, it's just weird to stay mad forever or for weeks and months. Like, how the hell is that possible? There's no way it's your partner. There's no way it's your damn partner or your other half. That's something I thought about yesterday, honestly. When I tied up my reading eyes, because it came to me when I was out and about, the energy eyes into. It's intriguing when they say don't use your own understanding. This feels like the type of the energy. It's not you. When there's something you connected to, it's somebody else's energy, which made me think because it was like, what do you mean don't use my own understanding? Who else understanding am I going to use? Like that really made me think. Honestly, this feel like this could be that type of energy. Definitely, if you're dealing with your partner, it's intriguing. Definitely, when you think of oneness, on top of that, that's intriguing. Of an energy. What made me think of that? Something else I was thinking about. It was about the oneness part. Aries came out too. Got followed Mercury. A die and be reborn, energized. This made me think of a Lil Wayne song. That's actually funny. Recently, I was donating plasma, and almost when it was time for me to go, somebody came up to me, and she was like, "Did you get your Halloween costume yet?" And I was like, "Nah," because I didn't even plan on honestly dressing up. And she was like, I seen somebody dressed up like Lil Wayne, and I think you can pull it off. And I just thought it was so funny. Like, you think I can pull off a Lil Wayne look? It was intriguing to me. She was trying to show me the picture of the idea she had, but she couldn't find it. I guess she didn't like it, so she couldn't go back and find it so quickly. But I just thought it was so funny. Like, you think I look like Lil Wayne? I can pull Lil Wayne off? Fancy. But I got rumbling on. I forgot what the heck I was getting at. What's the song? Lil Wayne song? Mercury. Oh, look, like I took him to Mars again. That's it says Mars. I think I said Mercury, but it's Mars. It says Mars. But it's the name of that song. Is that the Mirror on the Wall? Mirror on the wall, here we are. Yeah, I think in that song at the end of it, he said, I look like I took him to Mars again. It's that type of energy. It's a consistent energy over and over. You're going to meet back up again. It could even be with my energy as a tool. I need a full length mirror. It's something you have to see the whole thing. It's intriguing of an energy. I really want to hear that song now. But it seemed like he was talking to himself within that. But if it's your partner, it's that type of an aspect. That's intriguing energy. It looked like I took him to Mars again. It's a die and be reborn energy. Which that's so funny because I recently got enlightened by an experience that I just went through. And it was compliments of Mars too. It was intriguing. I feel like I was being tested, honestly. Who at the bottom? Virgo in reverse. As into my belief when it goes to dying and being reborn and being able to accept the person. A girl recently approached me and pretty much wanted to date me status, but I ain't never dated a girl. I didn't know how to approach it other than let's be friends, like we could maybe eventually become more, but I just met you. We're supposed to start off dating already. Like only way I knew how to approach it is, oh well, okay, we could be friends, but intriguingly that seemed to have been apparently you don't like me in the form that I'm approaching you. And it's just like, let's be friends. I'm not saying like no, I'm just saying let's be friends. Let me get to know you. Shit. I honestly don't know how to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend or things like that. That's something I actually recently thought about with the person that I just was talking to. Because I'm so used to being by myself, honestly. So I do sometimes I come off like I'm selfish or mean when I'm with somebody because literally me putting my whole trust in somebody, I normally get confused if they don't know the way to go because I'm so used to using my spiritual guidance to guide me as to when I'm actually with a person where it's like we should be becoming one. If you're lost, I'm going to reflect lost behavior because it's like coming forth to the guidance and saying, I found my person, but I really didn't because they don't even know which way to go. It's intriguing energy. Each time that happens to me when I'm with the wrong person, it's intriguing because they don't know which way to go. It's intriguing. It's almost it reminds me of like marriage time. That's why I gave an example of I'm coming forth to my guidance. I found my person, and they're like, all right, y'all go ahead do y'all. I'm here if you need me. And my person don't know how to guide. Or it's an example of the way I feel within me saying that. It's just like my guidance is my father, and my father hands me over to my goddamn person, and my person just I thought I was following you. And I'm just like, I thought I was following you. Like, oh shit, y'all ain't figured this out. Hello, friend. Where's the friendship at? Nobody had these kind of conversations. What do they call that? Compatibility? You don't know who leading? Intriguing. I know it's a neutral aspect, but when it's just like, so what we doing today? And they're like, what we doing today? Like, nobody know how to navigate. We in some trouble, you know? We in some trouble. Seriously, it's a struggle I can get off, but it's serious business when it comes to me. Either I'm automatically knowing I'm leading the way or my person. I normally expect my person to lead the way, honestly, but normally don't go that way. I don't know, it makes me think of this is what happens when you're not raised with a father. I play too much sometimes. I don't know if that's an actual true statement to say. It's just I hear people say things like that. Definitely when it comes to females that have a stereotype like me, can't keep a guy or things like that, or just because I guess a guy set expectations as into what's standards, honestly. And the closest thing that I got so far is my ex. Like he's the only one who shows up like in a father figure the way I expect metaphorically, and that's the intriguing part, honestly. But then again, I say not because mentally it's just like he just reminds me of the father figures that has raised me. Honestly, birth father, oh, don't have no problem giving out money. Don't have no problem giving out money. He just send money to somebody he don't even know if ever getting it, and I ain't never got it. Sent it all the way out till I was like 20, not 21, but I think like my 20s or something like that. Supposed to be until I was 18, but somehow my mom got an extension. She got an extension. And then my stepfather, he was a good provider financially. Mentally, obviously, both of them was horrible. They never provided the way that was actually needed. Quick little highlight, huh? Quick little highlight. Why am I still shuffling through the zodiacs? There's somebody else in here? Or that's just the energy that's important, like one of those contagious energies. Virgo still caught my attention, but this time it's upright. What is that about? What's really about Virgo at the moment? There go the Mercury energy. This is Jupiter playing interesting. Jupiter got to be in here too. I always get this type of behavior when I'm dealing with Jupiter. I say something and it come off like it's wrong, but at the end of the day, it always be right. It's almost an arrogant behavior. It's like you're so arrogant that you just seem like you're skipping over things, but it's like, no, I know what I'm talking about. Watch. Mercury. Just going with Virgo. Ay. Not one to wait for anything. Virgo takes action first out of all 12 zodiacs. Virgo is always doing and moving toward a well-defined goal, so much that the individuals around you systematically take action toward it as well. Not one to wait. I know Mercury is on the same. I feel Mercury all day. Gemini. Gemini. Mercury energy. This is a Mercury energy too. Responsive. Gemini is quick-witted and fast to act, often rapidly moving in multiple directions at one time. Due to being ruled by Mercury, you have a versatile personality and are able to adapt to environments. That's just what I feel like. You can hit any frequency. A natural Gemini behavior, which normally Gemini has that two perspective energy. I feel like I kind of just displayed that even with me saying my ex reminded me of like the closest thing to a father figure. But at the same time, it's like that's a horrible thing for me to say because like that's a fine example as to this is what they mean when they say this is what happens when you don't grow up with a father. You put certain people on pedestals or certain things that they really don't actually deserve, but I say he deserves it just because he always makes sure I'm good at the end of the day. Maybe not the way that I actually need it, but in a father figure, the way a father figure feels is the best way for me. He always makes sure I'm good. For sure. And Taurus and Pisces. Your ex is not supposed to be your daddy. I get it. I get it. Or maybe he is, maybe that's his karma. Or maybe that's just a lesson for me to learn. I don't know. It's just, they gave me a little dating app. Dating is a headache, okay? I just need to go to church and the pastor just tell me he got a son or something and we just get married like within that week or something because we become compatible. Like, I don't know. I ain't got time to play with a bunch of people. That's too much hopping. Too much energy hopping. It's too much energy hopping. Even in my day-to-day life, meeting people, I gotta remember their names and always gotta make sure I'm reaching out to them. Like multiple friends are intriguing sometimes, yo. Oh, we got the law of attraction and the law of gender. The law of gender is flipped, where you won't notice that. So that goes back to what I said again. It's a dying bee where oh did I finish explaining that? Did I finish explaining that? Jeez. You're in the law of vibration is in reverse. Intriguing. Did I finish explaining that? I don't think I did. Where was I in the story? A girl approached me, wanted to date me, but pretty much said we could be friends. We could have evolved to more. I think I said that a little bit, but I didn't know how to respond. I never dated a girl before. You know, did it sound like a bad idea? No, honestly. Um, but she wound up saying, can we just forget about that I even ever reached out? Because I guess she took it away that since I was like, let's just be friends or let's start off as being friends. I don't remember what the hell I even really said. It's been a little minute. But pretty much I was saying, let's be friends. That's the best quality I can give you right now is a friendship. And she just got in her feelings about it. Just was like, well. And she didn't appreciate the friendship concept. But later on, I realized Spirit was testing me as into accepting that energy. It is a dying, be reborn energy. And it's like I was open to it. It's just since I didn't dive in and say, oh yeah, we could be you could be my girlfriend or we can date, it came off like I maybe didn't pass or the test or something. But one of my other translators was telling me what was going on within the zodiacs and the cosmos and all the transitions that was happening. And as soon as I heard her say it, I was like, oh, how intriguing. Definitely when it came to Mercury, like, it's a returned energy. Somebody is carrying a certain energy that has returned. And it was her. That's the intriguing part. She was like, I'm sorry that I thought you was. Like, I thought you was down with this. I am. It's just, give me a chance to learn you and you learn me so we can have a smooth sail. Like, a law of attraction followed by the law of gender for sure. It's putting the gender to the side. You have to be able to recognize energy. It's important. Very, very important. And it's going with exhilaration and gratitude. How funny. That's really funny. Awesome. We're going to see what house is influencing this energy. But I actually caught myself doing that. It's intriguing how lessons repeat and even how I said she didn't appreciate the friendship, me offering her friendship. I was recently talking to a guy. Just on a friendly occasion, honestly, but he did discuss to me and bring to my attention that he might want to go back to his ex. His ex wanted to get back with him, and he pretty much got a family concept. It wasn't his child, but he took care of the child, and he did some time, and he back, and they want to try to reunite things back together. It's like that's fair, but it was somebody I was interested in, but it's like I felt like I should have stepped back, which I did, but then I thought about the next day, like just because he want to reunite back with his family don't mean he can't be my friend, just as a friend. So it's like, even though I'm saying somebody else didn't appreciate this friendship, I didn't either. I didn't have to step back. Like we could have just been friends, His spouse, well, I don't know if they even got back together, but his ex seemed to be a believer too. Like that's why I kept wanting to meet her. Like, let me meet her. Let me meet her. She's a believer just like me. That should have been a great connection, honestly, in a natural family community base. I could have been reading for them and everything, but I understand not stepping on certain people's toes just because people have insecurities. But it's like, I'm not here to step on them. I'm here to, I want to say hug them. I'm here to hug those insecurities you have nothing to be insecure about, I don't fuck with happy homes. I would say even messed up homes, but That might be my feeling. This is my blessing, but I don't. I said that might be my feeling, but literally, I don't mess up happy homes. I will come in and hug them, let you know you have nothing to be worried about. But I would come in and hug them. It's because it's good to compliment in those areas to heal things. But we didn't get that far. I reached back out. He never reached back out to me. Maybe because he really wanted to make things better. Maybe he did some cheating before. Maybe he did make her feel insecure. So it was better to step back for me because he probably would have maybe stepped out again or something. I don't know. However it go is we did disconnect, but the whole moral of the story is I did reach back out because I understood the friendship concept because we vibed so well. It was great. We had such great conversations, and everything just flowed so well. It's intriguing when you understand somebody's personality, like their weird personality part. So that's a great vibe, and I was able to do that with him. Like I understood his weird behavior. I was able to be sarcastic with him, and it was lovely because I understood his weird fucking behavior for the most part. I understood his weird fucking behavior for the most part, and that's nice to have an equality with a friend, somebody who can understand and can be authentic. But it's important to cherish those type of friendships. First house came out again. Oh, and they're gonna balance 10th house, 5th house, teaching. That's it. I feel cold. You see my little finger? They probably turning blue. I cut this AC down a little bit. I get cold fast because I ain't got no nails. They're trying to grow back, but with me not having nails on, I get cold fast. That's probably even how I pick up energy so quickly. My nail bed just all exposed. I try to wear my gloves much as I can. Definitely when I'm out and about. But 10th house, going with a service or a debt. Then you're halfway. Then you're teaching. The communication. Use your senses. Here and after energy represents the foundation of life, which is 4th house. 7th house, 6th house in reverse. Something's not in the dark. A portal. It's your second house. Your second house is on the bottom. How intriguing because of a portal. Community 6 is important. It's in reverse. I feel like that's just what I was saying. I feel like that's an example perfectly of that. 6th house for me is somebody normally trying to take you off focus. It's in reverse. That's not what they're trying to do. They're not trying to take you off focus. It's a oneness energy. It represents the foundation of life, here and after. Use your senses, communication, teaching, halfway of wholeness. Compliments of your first house, your second house. Your second house is in reverse. That's a big ass gap if this is a partnership. I gotta put those two together real quick. Give me a minute just to see. I gotta see this. That's a big ass gap. It's coming off with Aries energy. It's a balance. It's going with material value or physical value. Inconsistency. It's a portal coming through. It's just like this image. I didn't even recognize that. Intriguing. This is how somebody's seeing you. This can be a spouse. And this is how they seeing you, because you're able to connect any frequency. They're recognizing it. That's the intriguing part. This feels like an example of what I just said, but it's in a different metaphor of a form. As until I said, a person, they might get back with their ex. This would be them. And one of the spouses tell them about the person like who's their friend. Like, this is how they see you as a star, because you're able to do this. But somehow it's a fear connected within that. Intriguingly. Very, very intriguing energy. I need to cut this air down really quick. I kind of want to pause it, but I ain't going to be too loud. I cut the air on like to the max, obviously. So 65. We're going to crank it down up to like 72. We're going to crank it up to 72. I'm over here freezing. Let's go to Gaia. Emotions help us evaluate our experiences. It is the emotional response we have after the fall. Who is this? Emotions. Acknowledgement expression. Necessary. It is the emotional response we have after the fall. Emotions help us evaluate our experiences. Yourself happy. Well, I know I'm happy. I feel great. The present. Learn to recognize and understand your emotions. I take it to the top floor, baby. Got that song in my head. It's a Omarion song. Music hits differently. Okay, what's the name of it? I can't remember. Trying to get a title. Music hits differently when it moves your soul. That's the title of it. That's Omarion. He danced into it. I don't think that's actually his song though. I tried to find it so I can hear the whole thing, but I'm not honestly sure if that's him. He just danced into the song. But the title of it, it's up under his page, but it's called "Music Hits Differently When It Hit." Music hits differently when it moves your soul. That's in my head. Focus on doing the things that you love. Love the journey. Stop rushing. Stop rushing. Embrace a positive mindset. Opportunity to learn and grow. The future, generosity, care and attention. Get into the habit of giving to get into the habit of giving to you. Get into a habit of giving to yourself. You not treat yourself lovely? Then destiny is next. Well, definitely got to look at the destiny. I'm happy destiny came out. It's within this energy. Not surprising, but personal power. Your destiny is to become whole and connected. Your destiny is to lead a life with meaning and purpose. Explore heart and mind. Discover your gifts and talents. Destiny hidden. Your destiny is two-folded. So here and after, you have to be able to recognize each other no matter what or anything. When I say anything, in trees, in flowers, in water, in food, smells. Like you should always be able to be connected and feel them and recognize them. You ever sometime, I used to say smells, I love smells, but it's funny because I lost my nose sense during COVID time and it didn't bother me. That's the intriguing part. It's not bad when you don't really smell nothing. You know, I can still taste things, still taste great, but I don't smell it. Um, that was an intriguing trait with me when it came to losing my nose sense. And I love a smell good. Oh, you best to believe it. But what was I getting at? Spirit, what was I getting at? I smell how it naturally makes you think of somebody. Like, oh my God, which color where is that? Or they cook that or something like that. It naturally makes you connect back to that person. It's one of those type of energies. That's what your purpose is to do. in a metaphor of a way. It is twofold. It is here and after. You should be able to operate with them and yourself, conscious and unconscious. It's something I learned that I can be able to do. I don't know if I've been doing it lately, honestly. Because I really do. Other than recently, I had a dream recently that I remember and it terrified me, honestly. But it made sense from my past experience, honestly, when I went back and thought about, like, oh, that one. Somebody from my past that I really love a lot, honestly. Just thinking about him just driving me crazy. It's like a drainful energy. But came through in my dream as like a screen person, like a killer. Came through and killed the whole house, yo. And I just kept hiding from him, trying to escape. And I don't mean like within the house, like he stayed in the house, I'm just hiding in the closet trying to find me. Like always on the run from this goddamn person. That's the intriguing part. That can even be coming off like the fear. Like, oh my Jesus. It's because it's the oneness. It was meant to be, but somehow it might be like an energy that my other translator told me about, honestly. How some people just destined to be in your life to distract you, if that makes sense, or just to take from you, or something like that. Maybe it's one of those energies. I don't know how to explain it no more than that. But it's like, did you fall in love with like an enemy or something? It's like, that's a possibility. You're supposed to love your enemies too. So maybe that's a possibility, but maybe that's a possibility. But it feels more like an energy of my first husband died, but he didn't die. Metaphorically, he alive. I know you're alive. He harassed me all the time. Like a ghost, like he did. It's intriguing. He harassed me all the time like a ghost. That's the intriguing part. It's just intriguingly he don't want to be with me. Metaphorically. It's an intriguing energy. And I say that just because it's been years of just I'm just gonna look at you. I'm just gonna poke you, but I'm not gonna say nothing to you. I'm gonna call you, but I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna look at you. Like the fuck? Leave me alone for this. Leave me alone for this. Let me move on with my goddamn life. Where was I, Jesus? I ain't forget I was thinking about. What made me think about him? A twofold. Because that's you're supposed to have this type of connection. That's what's supposed to happen. It's what's supposed to happen. That's the intriguing part. Look back and remember the dreams you had as a child. I don't remember. I don't remember my childhood. That's the intriguing part. That's another thing. I always wonder sometimes, like, what? I'm like slunched over my clothes. I don't know. I'm just looking at myself like, man, what's going on? But anyhow, sometimes I really wonder what is a childhood? Like, kids, if you look at them, they got to get up, go to school every day, like it's a 9 to 5, come home, do the homework. Like, they got to come home and they got like responsibilities to do. Like, they got to take care of the household like an adult. Adult go to work and they come home, they got to deal with the kids and clean up and do laundry and things like that. Like, that's an adulthood already early. What you mean a childhood? Um, Doing sports and activities. Like, what is a childhood? The childhood literally supposed to just be la 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 kumbaya, and or it's just I don't know. I always wonder like what is childhood because I don't honestly feel like I ever had a childhood. I feel like I was always an adult before I was an adult, and now I'm an adult, and it seems like I'm not an adult. Like I feel like I'm doing a backwards form. Like I'm a child now because I live like a child metaphorically, very taken care of. Don't have to do too much. I live like a literally like a child slash an old person. I normally get treated like I'm a child or an old elderly person who can't do nothing for themselves. It's intriguing. They treat old people and babies just alike. And it's intriguing to me. Is that I fall into that category. And it come off like a blessing, honestly, to be cared for. But I honestly don't remember dreams I had as a child. Things I like to talk to my mom about. Like, what did I like to do when I was younger? Like I can remember like my adult behavior. What am I doing? I'm normally well, I have siblings. I shared a room with my siblings, so it was a little different. But I'm normally always in the window for the most part. So I get most of my enters just by looking out the window. I didn't have a phone when I was younger, so it wasn't like I was able to go and like now I can go and like meet up with my other community and they tell me my enters. That's the intriguing part of energy. I thought about the day when I woke up. Like I've been spending a lot of time watching tarot readings, watching my community get it enters. And it's really an affection form for me lately. It's something that I actually had a breakdown about recently within the situation that I'm in. I need a lot of support right now. Like it'd be nice to be around family right now. And I've been getting that validation form through watching my tarot readers. It's an intriguing part of energy that I deal with. People don't understand it, but it seems like it's a problem to seek out your family for validation. Or it's just a perspective as to what that looks like. Like you just want to sit and talk to your family all day. Intriguing. Or it's just like you like learning all day. But I feel connected with them just because either we saying the same thing, we've been through the same things, we have the same purpose. It's just intriguing to me, honestly, how some people get offended by those type of things. Feel like the focus should be somewhere else. Your destiny may have absolutely nothing to do with your choice of career. In fact, have to walk a career path that is not one you love, but allows you to do what you love. That's something I'm resonating with, honestly. Like I love fashion a lot. I went to the mall because I've been wanting to work at the mall for a while. It's just a limited mindset sometimes slows me down. Intriguing that lack mindset concept. Um, but when I recently actually did it, I actually went and applied. I felt so great. Like I know where I belong in the type of areas. I don't think they even make enough money metaphorically, but it gives me the chance to do what I love. Like I love fashion. All I gotta do is dress up all day, and then I know to bring attention in just by the way I dress. I dress great. I got a great style. I got a great style. Um, I just feel good to be able to get dressed up and be able to cater to others just because of the way that I look. I would naturally draw people in just by the way I look. That's the intriguing part. But my work history ain't so well. Like I haven't worked in a long time, honestly. Privileged self me. On top of going and got frostbitten. So I've been out of work for a long time, honestly. So it looks really intriguing when I'm applying for a job, and it's like, man, you have a big ass gap. And lately, I ain't been putting nothing there. This is a new start for me. This is like a die and be reborn. Like I ain't got no past experiences. This is all about to be new, but I know I'm gonna thrive in it. It's because I'm applying for it. But that's just one of my situations too. It's just like what made me even mention that? Oh, careers that might have nothing to do with your purpose. So I was like, you know what, just do fast food, but it's like I collect food energy too. I know that food is energy. I can read through food all day. I'm probably like a food witch, honestly. The way that I work with energy when it comes to that. Warehouse jobs, it just made sense. It's convenient. It's temporarily. I don't plan on being at this job for the rest of my life. I'll be here for a while, but I ain't gonna be here for the rest of my life. It's a temp job makes sense in that form to me. It's temporarily. It gets me to going in a better form. Like they pay a good amount of money for me to grow quicker as I need to, other than these other jobs that I'm always playing catch up. Like I'm working, but I'm still struggling. Like that don't make sense. It don't add up. Even if I got like 3 jobs, I'm not still playing catch up. Like, God damn, this is a joke. This is a joke. But I understand this is working a job that you might not love. And what's a job that I might not love? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I've done janitorial work, I've done fast food. I never did retail before. So I was happy that retail, you don't have to have no experience in there. I thought you would have to. You can just start new, which I thought that would be great, honestly, because like that's what I wanted, and I know I would thrive in it. Like, but what was I saying about that? The lack mindset. What was about the lack mindset? The lack mindset, not having a way to get there all the time. I didn't have a vehicle, but it's like I can ride the bus, I can ride my bike. I'm about to style and profile pulling up on my goddamn bike, okay? Like, 'cause I did it and I loved it. I felt great pulling up on my goddamn bike and parking it, looking back at it like, yes, pulled up today. I went to all the expensive ass stores too. I showed up at Gucci, Boss. I went to all them little individuals. Like, I belong here. What the fuck, welcome, I belong here, but I give myself chagos, Jesus. I'm this serious. It's just, I really liked the Ball store, honestly, because of the name of it. And it's a guy base. That could be a stereotype, but it's like suits and underwear for guys. I thought that'd be so great. I let it be a style, guys. I got a great style, but Gucci, just the name of it. I really, honestly, ain't gonna lie. Like, I understand the fashion in there. It's just the name and the way I was feeling. Like, it's Gucci. Shit, obviously you got a lot of money. Come on. Obviously you got a lot of money. Come on. But so I ain't gonna lie. Like, I understand the fashion in there. I really don't. I just know it's an expensive ass store. Gucci, you come in here to buy some shit because you got a lot of money. And I'm gonna tell you, you look great in everything. Because obviously you got it like that shit. I'm gonna tell you, you look great in everything because you got it like that. My mind is drifting. Is there any more energy, Jesus? But honestly, something I thought about just from my retail experience, honestly, and seeing how the concept go. It's like all you doing is getting people to buy stuff. Like, you literally a salesperson. It's like I need to an extent, work on myself in that form. Like, sell my goddamn self, if that makes sense. With my own business form. Like, if I can invest that much time in somebody else to have them thriving, I should be able to do that for myself. Like, which I actually did a little pickaboo bit for myself. One day I just randomly just went on High Street. I started asking people, can you follow me on, I think I was like, do you have YouTube? And hopefully they stopped. Some people stopped. And I was like, would you follow me on YouTube? And they was like, yeah. I was like, lovely. I'm trying to get my followers up. I do spiritual work. I remember thinking about all what I said. Put myself on the spot. I would normally ask them if they had YouTube. Some of them they brush me on by, and the ones that stopped, I asked if they had YouTube, and they'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, can you follow me on YouTube? I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I do spiritual. I tell them what I did. And they normally just give me their phone, and I'll be able to type it in. And I tell them I do readings for them. But just things like that. Like, I just one day just randomly just was approaching people that have them follow me or subscribe to me. It was intriguing. And even in that business, this is intriguing because people sometimes I know you hear me, like, they just walk by me like they didn't hear me saying nothing. Like, some people, they actually stop, make a little good friendship, see what they do. It's a nice area of energy sometimes. It's just, my focus don't always be there in that form of a way. Like, my purpose sometimes is different frequency. Sometimes I ain't got time to be out here hunting you guys down. I need an assistant or something. Like, I need somebody to work for me. That's their job to go hunt people down. I just gotta show up and do the goddamn job. Like, it's like I'm the whole set. I'm the director, the writer. I'm all of it. Like, it gets drainful sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ.
I give myself chuckles. But that's been the energy, you guys. Have a great day.